Hello and welcome to week 13 of Girls Guide to Fantasy Football. I'm your host, Jordan Zucker. So we're obviously going to start with the inspiration for this week's theme. New York Giants wide receiver Plaxico Burress got
shot with his own gun
in the leg, which happened to be unregistered. Felony. Needless to say, Plaxico has been suspended for the rest of the season.
He's a troublemaker too.
The Giants still improved to 11-1 without him, to their NFC East lead. That I went to the Jets-Broncos game in the rain are true. Hi, I'm Jordan Zucker with Girls Guide to Fantasy Football, reporting to you live from the Jets game at the Meadowlands today.
Though we had lost, it was quite a thrill.
Tradition is obviously fair weather blind, which is great. There's no reason to add insult to injury by taking away the Lions' Turkey Day slot, despite their shameful playing.
What's wrong with that?
The Titans,
Still angry.
after sucking down their first loss of the season to the Jets, kicked Detroit's ass 47-10. Superstar running back duo Chris Johnson and Lendell White rushed for 292 yards and 4 touchdowns, only the third set of teammates to rush for over 100 yards on Thanksgiving in NFL history.
Sure did put on a show.
The Lions, who allowed the most points and lost by the largest margin ever in their Thanksgiving history, dropped to 0-12.
You fucked it up.
Dallas quarterback Tony Romo improved to 26-9 in his career at starting quarterback, as the Cowboys rolled all over the Seahawks 34-9.
And the story of your latest success.
In Philly, quarterback Donovan McNabb and running back Brian Westbrook led the Eagles to a 48-20 slaughter of the Arizona Cardinals.
The touch of luck and a sense of need.
McNabb bounced back for redemption with a strong 4-touchdown effort and a passer rating of 121.7.
So much fun to be around.
Westbrook also accounted for 4 touchdowns, becoming the 4th player in NFL history with 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns, and over 100 rushing yards in one game.
Showed such determination.
Carolina running back D'Angelo Williams' 4th 1-yard touchdown of the day gave the Panthers a 35-31 win over their division rival Packers. D'Angelo, who tied a Panthers team record by scoring in his 6th straight game, is the first player since the NFL merger in 1970 to have 4 1-yard rushing touchdowns in a game.
An extraordinary man.
The Panthers, who are 9-3, tied a team record with 5 rushing touchdowns in the game. Jake Delhomme had the other one, and set a new team record with 19 rushing touchdowns on the season.
It's just a story about winners and glory.
Green Bay, who lost their 4th game this year by 4 points or less,
Now you're left to face the blue.
got 91 yards and a touchdown from wide receiver Greg Jennings, putting him over the 1,000-yard mark in a season for the first time in his career.
Was doing my job.
I made some mistakes.
Monday morning quarterbacking. Well, I had high score in my girls' league, but if I wanted to get greedy and get my best possible score, I should have played Minnesota wide receiver Bernard Berrien over Washington wide receiver Santana Moss.
How was I to know? But just like the wounded.
There's obviously some kind of pinky curse going on in Dallas, as Cowboys running back Marion Barber has dislocated his right pinky toe.
I'd probably break down and cry.
And there also seems like there's some kind of quarterback curse in Cleveland, as Browns quarterback Derek Anderson is now out for the season after tearing a ligament in his left knee.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Derek Mason is questionable with a shoulder injury. This week's token groin injury report is for Bills quarterback Trent Edwards. It looks like J.P. Lossman is going to get the start.
Try to ease the pain.
Correctly pronouncing a tough player name. This week's guy is a center for the Cincinnati Bengals. Eric Guychek. Great name, tough spelling. Take a look at this. Eric Guychek. I love it.
I know what I know if you know what I mean.
Jordan's advice of the week. Never try to tell a New Yorker what to do. They'll cheer for their team when they damn please, not on command. 10 seconds later, maybe, though. Everybody's lack of spirit on the internet. Anyone want to cheer for the Jets? There we go. That's all she wrote for this week. I'm Barbara Barber. No, I'm Jordan Zucker. And this was your Week 13 wrap-up of Girls Guide to Fantasy Football. Touch back with you next week. Unfortunately, there was another tragic incident related to this week's theme. My dear hairdresser of 10 years, Scott Ruffalo, was shot in the head and is in critical condition in L.A. Hang in there, Scott. We love you.
Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you.